lot of times they have talents, capabilities, things we weren't familiar with. This is a way to sort of cut to the chase and get them the chance to win some money.
Yeah,
which is important when you're, well, it's important to everyone, especially when you're a college
A
student.
different intern each day of the week for 4 weeks and a different task each week. This week, it's breakfast in a bit, so they've got to feed us. It's part of what interns do. They go and get you food.
Trust me, it's a mandatory aspect of the job that we started easy. This week is about just kind of ramping up. But I like the way it's been going so far.
And we want to see how their entertainment chops are by doing some sort of a radio bit. So our next intern is Christine Venuto. Hey. And we welcome Christine to the studio. Now, I have your bio here. Did you write this?
Yes, I did.
Do you just want me to read it and this will tell us about you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll read you what she wrote, guys. She says, hey, everyone, what's going on? My name is Christine Venuto. I'm your typical South Philly Italian. I eat macaroni and meatball every Sunday, talk extremely too loud, go to Wildwood every summer and march in the New Year's parade. Oh, and march in the New Year's parade. Yes, I'm a mummer.
Cool.
And have been for 20 years, making me 22 years old at this moment. I am a senior at Newman University and looking forward to graduation because, I mean, once graduation comes around, it's officially summertime for me. It is my favorite time of the year, and BBB comes into play: baseball, beach, and beer. What more could you ask for? Living in South Philly, I had no other choice than to become a sports fan, but my all-time favorite team, of course, is the Phillies, hence why I work at Citizens Bank Park. While working and finishing up school, I try to be me. I'm the goofy one within my group of friends, and I'm always trying to make everyone laugh. If no one laughs, I just end up laughing at myself. I do what I can for others and try to live life to the fullest. So that's Christine, everybody.
Well, at first, and Christina, we say hi in the morning and a couple of words here and there, but you're always upbeat, you're always smiling. Is that your nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. And how do you like being an intern so far for the show?
It's very interesting. Waking up in the morning wasn't my first, I can't wait for that. I'm not a happy person in the morning. But once, a couple minutes, maybe like an hour passes by,
you warm up.
Yeah.
Where do you go to school?
Newman University.
Okay. And what are you majoring in?
My major is liberal arts with a minor in communications.
Okay.
What do you want to become? You want to enter communications broadcasting,
Yeah.
or open up a liberal arts shop?
No, I do. I like the promotions field and everything, but my true dream is to be on air one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what, by the way, liberal arts, what do people usually do with that type of degree? I don't really
It's
know.
anything. It's applicable to everything. It's sort of the I don't know what I want to do career path, and there's nothing wrong with it. You will accrue credits that could be applied to other things, but it's when you're not quite sure what you want to do.
So what do you study as a liberal arts major?
Just basically like the regular classes. I was an education major first. I went to Temple, and it wasn't for me. I went to Newman as an education major. So I just wanted to basically graduate.
Yeah.
And the easiest thing to do is to be a liberal arts major.
Okay, so it's your basic classes?
Yeah, she has no Philly accent.
No, I love it. It's adorable. Isn't it adorable?
It is.
I love it. I bet you make a hell of a sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I actually say gravy.
Gravy,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can you say the days of the week, please?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday.
Monday, Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you don't do that.
No.
So, all right.
But I say library.
And kindergarten.
Like kindergarten. Yeah.
I love it. So,
On the rough.
So Christine is the third of our 4 female interns, and then we have 1 male who we're going to meet this week.
Wasn't someone else going to Newman? Was it
Vicky?
Vicky
Yeah,
goes,
Vicky goes to Newman. Did you
Newman
know her?
representing.
Did you know her before you got on board with the internship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and when we were both filling out the applications, we were like, did you get it yet? And I actually came for my interview first, and we're like trading little
Secrets?
to help out and everything.
Which the big secret is if you can give Marissa some pharmaceuticals.
Just
Yeah.
sedate her and
Yeah.
then you're in.
Yeah.
Hey, is Newman off Blue Route St. David's exit? Is that where?
No.
Or is
It's
it-
Aston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Aston.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I used to
Wait.
drive by there all the time.
Yeah,
I know
and
exactly where
it
it is.
used
It's a
to-
small school. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Christine, can you say the town that it's in?
Aston.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not Easton.
No, not Aston. But it used to just be a commuter school. Now it's they have dorms on campus and everything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely growing, and they have a really good communications program.
All right, so the 2 things that we have asked for this portion, and this is the easiest week of all, by the way.
I'm surprised we didn't ask him to clean out our cars.
The Intern Olympics was breakfast breakfast in a bit.
Great idea.
There's still time left. So let's start with breakfast and see what Christine managed to whip up. What do you have for
Okay,
us?
well, I just want to start with my dessert, even though dessert goes after. I got cannolis from Petito's Bakery in South Philly.
Nice call.
Yes, but my main course, if I may, is Toledo's authentic Italian food. So I have freshly made raviolis that were made 20 minutes ago.
Wow.
We have gravy / tomato sauce.
Okay, we're in the studio here. We're seeing a live feed right out to the green room, and the ladies are there with the food. Man, that looks good.
Yeah.
It smells good.
I see meatballs, maybe?
Yes, we have meatballs.
Oh, I'm in.
Your accent is awesome.
I love it. I love it. I want you to do a book on tape for the show.
Seriously.
Meatballs.
I hear Les Mis was a book.
Was it?
All
I'm
right.
so glad you brought the cannolis.
By the way,
Yeah.
thank you very much. How did you get this stuff? Did you pay for it
No.
or no? What'd you do?
My teacher, Sean McDonald, Vicky had mentioned him, actually was like, you're South Philly, you need something Italian, why not go to the Italian market? So he gave me Joe Toledo's contact information and everything. I went through it, I emailed back and forth, and he was all for it, and yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
So that's good. So you're learning how. See, when you do have access to a media outlet, there are things that you can do for trade. Basically, you get they give you something, you give them some promotion for it, and we kind of encourage our interns because listen, they're very low on money. They're trying to figure out what they want to do in life. So we said be creative, use your resources, go and find out what you can get and get what you can.
That's part of the deal. A lot of times
Love
when
it.
we'll do things for the show, we'll say, "Can you provide this?" and we'll give you mentions on air. It's all part of the deal.
I mean, honestly, when I was first starting out as a producer of the show, that's what I did for everything. And I come from Delco, and I was I just went to all the mom and pop shops near my house. I mean, that's how we got introduced to RC.
Yeah.
His studio was 3 blocks from my house. So.
Dude, this stuff is really good.
Italian food
I know,
right here,
yeah.
man.
I just want to say,
Oh, my
it's
God.
actually cranberry juice, but I wanted to look like wine. Because,
That's a good call.
yeah.
Good idea.
And I was thinking like eggs and pancakes, regular.
What were you thinking? Eggs?
Eggs. this happens every day to me, so I'm used to it. But then I was like, you know what? Like, I sometimes wake up and eat macaroni, so
Yeah,
why not?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We were talking
This
about cold
is-
spaghetti.
This is phenomenal. This is fantastic, good home cooked Italian
Yeah,
food
oh.
right here.
Did you select the menu items, or do they suggest?
They suggest.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
We actually have the owner, Joe Toledo, here today.
Where's Joe?
Where's Joe at?
He just walked out.
Hey,
Come
Joe.
on in, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, come on over to the microphone quickly.
Oh my God, this food's
One of this
fantastic, Joe. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate
This
it.
is great.
What did you think when Christine gave you a call?
Oh, she's a little modest. She's a heck of a salesperson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she told me next week. I think it's next Wednesday, right? You guys are all coming to my place, and we're going to do the show.
We're doing live broadcast. We're gonna do
Live broadcast. No, she's actually learned how to be a producer. Lie.
No, she's fantastic. She's very passionate about this crew here,
Yeah.
and we're happy to participate.
Hey, Joe, how do people get in touch with your restaurant? Is there a website or?
Yeah, we have it's www.toledos TALLUTOS.com.
And where are you guys located?
We have a store in the Italian Market on 9th and Carpenter.
Okay.
We have a store in East Norriton, a couple other area stores. Our products are available in local supermarkets, independent grocery stores. So we just,
Excellent stuff. The meatballs that's
Oh
a
my God.
foundation. If the meatballs, that should be your first litmus test of an Italian meal.
No raisins in them though.
No raisins, but I mean, honestly, I remember back in the day, Preston, your breakfast was meatballs.
Yeah.
Meatballs, just straight up
Get
meatballs
a
in a
cup
cup.
of meatballs. I think I actually started
Yeah.
the meatballs in a cup availability at Wawa because before I didn't want to buy a whole sandwich. I said, "Hey, can you just put a few of those in a cup for me?" And they're like, "Well, I guess."
And I
so."
ripped it off.
And we started
And
doing
then
it.
you and I would come in every morning and have meatballs for breakfast.
And guess what? Now it's a menu item.
And
Meatballs in
did
a
I
cup.
tell
I
you
think
one
I
time,
started that.
when I didn't realize the way it was configured, I ordered about 9 quarts of meatballs accidentally.
I remember. Like a family-sized meatball thing.
I'm not going to eat all this.
Oh.
No, but these are delicious. The cannoli's the
Yeah.
size of a small child.
And they're good.
Oh, fantastic.
All
Thank
right.
you, Joe. We
Well
appreciate
done.
it.
All
Excellent,
right.
excellent food.
Christine on the food.
All right.
Good call.
Good job.
We actually, can I add this?
Sure,
I guess.
please.
We're going to do well, Joe Toledo was kind enough to say we're going to give a tour of the factory.
Okay.
So I guess the first 3 listeners that call in get to bring 2 other guests.
So cool.
Yes, you can do that. Cool.
Give us a
to
call.
call out. And I guess we'll just take their names down and
And they get to go on a
Yeah.
tour of the factory.
That's cool.
And you never usually when you go on a tour, sometimes you get some free food or something.
Pick
like
the
that.
callers starting with what number?
5.
5. She said the first 3 callers.
Oh, first 3
Oh,
callers.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
It's already out there,
All
so,
right.
so we'll
First,
go ahead
all
and take that. 215-263 WMMR is the number, so call right now. First 3 callers are going to get to go on a tour to Toledo.
You know, it's good. The cranberry sauce the juice is good for the
Yeah.
urine.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so now we need to do the bit portion of the Intern Olympics.
Yes.
And does this need a setup, or do I just roll it? It's up to you.
No, just roll it.
Roll it?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
We've given our interns access to our production facilities, so there's different pieces of equipment they can use to piece together audio, and we just asked them to be creative. That's pretty much all we said.
We
And
had-
entertain us.
Comedic imaging on Monday, which is the thing you'll hear these run throughout the day on the station. You know, just funny ways to let you know what the station's about. Yesterday was
An original song.
an operatic thing
Yeah.
that haunts my.
Was that a real song, by the way, or was that?
I think they put that together.
No,
it's
it
a
was
real
a
song.
Justin Bieber
It was a
song.
Justin Bieber
Oh, is
song.
it?
I thought-
Okay.
I was not familiar with the song.
And I'm a huge Bieber fan.
All right, so are you a believer?
I'm a believer.
All right, you ready to try this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is Christine's bit for Intern Olympics. By the way, don't forget, there's $1,000 up for grabs. This is a big deal for them. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Now, this is a story all about how my internship got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a break. Just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a princess of a station going over the air. WMMR to be exact.
Rock and roll!
In South Philadelphia, born and raised, in a schoolyard is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, throwing some softball outside of school when a couple of DJs who were up to no good started spinning records in my neighborhood. I got one little internship and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with Preston and Steve, now get your butt on the air."
I think DJ effort.
I whistled for Minerva, and when she came near, the license plate said good day and had petunias in the mirror. If anything, that I can say that this bus was rare. But I thought, Nick, forget it. Yo, Casey, stay put. I pulled up to the station around 5:36, and I yelled at Preston, "Yo, bull sacks are yummy." I looked to the studio. I was finally there to answer to Marissa as intern Christine and Kathy. Don't worry, I can't swallow either.
That was very well done. Very well
Thank you.
done.
Very cute. Very fun. Now, your rhythm is a little bit off.
I know, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
Just, whatever.
You jumped into it. The lyrics were funny. You had a load of good show references, some very subtle that are cool.
That's cute.
And you have a very likable personality out of
Yeah.
the gate. So it's very sweet.
I like that.
I find you adorable.
Thank you.
I would agree. All right, so nice job, and that is it for our third Olympian. Let's hear it for
Yeah.
Christine.
Once
Everybody.
again, when hapless college students master tasks that have no value in the real world and live to regret ever having told their parents they would be on the radio. Preston and Steve's Intern Olympics from 93.3 WMMR.
So what we'll do, so I got a mouthful of ravioli.
My God, it is so good.
Is on Friday, after we get our final intern to submit their portion of this, we're going to start voting on who we think did the best job this week so far, and you will be involved in that. We'll have a text-in vote for who you like, and we'll have a point system for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And we'll have weekly totals, and by the end of the whole thing, we'll have a final score. And so if you do poorly in 1 week, you're still in it.
Absolutely, because as we said, the from week to week it's going to become increasingly more difficult, and things more suited towards what a producer or on-air personality would be involved with. So that requires a lot of extra legwork. It's going to be very impressive to see how they handle it.
Yep, exactly.
Do you guys want to add breakfast to every single thing that we do?
No, because I'll have to have the 9 Lose It apps running on my phone.
Wow.
But I like the idea.
I
Steve,
like that idea.
I like the idea of cleaning out our cars too. That would be helpful.
Yeah, we can add things to this. We should add best brown nose. Just whatever.
Yeah.
Leave it up to you. How do you want?
Man, I'm such a sucker for that too.
I know.
I'll tell you what, though, Preston, this is delicious food. Is Italian your favorite cuisine?
It depends. I float all around for what my favorite is, but I mean, really good, what tastes like homemade Italian food is definitely my favorite. I absolutely, and that's what this tastes like. It's so good. You can tell this stuff's handmade and made with love.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. All right, so should we stop and eat or talk about something
Let's
else
talk
right
about
now?
something that we have to.
All right,
Yeah,
let me
you
see.
guys talk. I'll just eat.
I don't know what we were going to talk about.
Well,
I
we
should
had a
have been more
couple
prepared.
things. Well, listen.
You know what? Here's what I'd like to hear about, if you don't mind, Steve, because before we get too far away from this, Nick was in England.
This was a, yeah.
And you know what, Nick? I saw a story, unfortunately.